Hello and welcome back. Today we'll go over animated bubble plots. More specifically, we'll make use of Gapminder data and then develop animated bubble plot, and finally we'll create a facet wrap by separating plots across different continents. For bubble plot, we will add one more library. It's called Gapminder and it was popularized by Hans Rosling. So this dataset has 6 variables. First column is country, then continent, year, life expectancy, population, and GDP per capita. For ggplot, we will use Gapminder data, and then we can specify aesthetics. On the x-axis, let's have GDP per capita, and on the y-axis, we can have life expectancy. We can also specify size to capture population. We can use color for countries. And then we can add next layer. So if you run this, we are not able to even see the plot because of so many countries listed here. So let's remove that. So we can say legend is false. So we get a plot something like this. I'm also going to add alpha of 70%, and let's convert x-axis to a log scale so that we can see a more clear picture. So you can see this is much better. We can also add another layer and add labels. GDP per capita as x-axis label, and for y we can say life expectancy. We can also specify a range for all these dots. So let's say smallest one is 2 and the largest one let's put at 15. So it looks something like this. So now we can save this in P. We can add animation layer using transition time. For transition, we'll use this column, year. We can also add labels. And for subtitle, we can use year. So now we can run this. So we get this bubble plot. We also see what is the year for each frame. So let's add one more layer. This is shadows underscore wake. We'll use a value of 0.2. Using shadow underscore wake, we also see little bit of path taken by these dots. Let's increase this to 0.5. So you can see the tail becomes a bit longer when we increase this value. So let's copy this and paste it here. Add one more layer, facet underscore wrap. So for facet wrap, we'll include continent. So if we run this, we can see that by separating these bubble plots across different continents, we can more easily track different countries. So you can see in Asia, we have these bigger bubbles. The bigger one is China, and a slightly smaller one in population size is India. And in Americas, you can see this is obviously USA and so on. To summarize, in this series of 4 videos, we went over animated time series plot with COVID data, and then we developed animated daily line plots for top countries. We also created animated bar plots, and finally in the last video we went over animated bubble plots using Gapminder data.